Hey, welcome in. FG here. So we're back in the box here and we'll roll the dice again. I realized after when I was watching the video yesterday, I was counting by fives, not counting by sixes. So we'll make sure that we count correctly today. There's 30 left in here. So if we hit like a 6 on this one and more than let's see, I guess if we hit a 6 on this one, we need to re-roll. Well, re-roll. So we can't go to 35. Okay, 5 and 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1 is at the end. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I need 5th and 1. I'm going to get this right sometime here. Okay, there's 1. There's the second batch. There's the third batch. Fourth batch. So here's the 5th batch, and we want number 1. So that's this guy here. All right. Let's take a look. Let me check the label here. Oh, we're good. So this one is a Czech lion. And this is actually, I know where I got this one. This one actually came from one of the big bullion dealers. I expect that I'll have an invoice in here. All right, let's take a look here. And I'll show you where I got it from. I happened to get it from AppNex, and they were having a sale back at this point in time, back at 3/12, and I placed an order and realized, oops, I forgot this order. So I called them and asked, I've already placed the order. Can we just add this to it? And they were like, oh, no, we can't really do that. I was like, well, okay. I was hoping to add it to it to take advantage of the free shipping. I'll just not order it. And they were like, well, you know what? We can just place an order for 1 and I'll comp you the shipping. So that is what account manager Marcy did for me. So I placed the order for the Czech lion at $43. She gave me a coupon for the shipping, so I paid the $43 for it. Which, with the price of silver now, that looks like a steal. So let's see. So we have our Czech lion that was Czech Republic. And I'd seen this one for 2025. It's put out by Nue, but it's put out for the Czech Republic. So I am going to count this for the Czech Republic. That's just an outstanding coin. I love the lion on that one. I guess I'll have to tag Czech Stacker for this one here. So you tell me, does this one count for the Czech Republic? I think I want to count it that way. Unless I get an overwhelmingly negative response about it should be Niue instead of Czech Republic. But there we go. I'm going to take a moment here and I'll be right back. I'm going to check Numista to actually see if this is in Numista yet. All right, it is in there, although the version they have in there is a colorized version. But I'll put it up here on the screen. We can see it technically, Numista is counting it as Niue, which I figured it probably would. But we can see this is from the series. So there's a series each year for the Czech Lion. It's denominated as 2 New Zealand dollars, I believe. Yeah, dollar of New Zealand. It is a full bullion ounce of pure silver. And it's got the effigy of King Charles on the obverse, the Czech Lion on the reverse. And it's actually minted in the Czech mint. So even though it's licensed through Niue, and it baffles me why it's minted in Czech for the Czech Republic and doesn't have the Czech country on it instead of Niue, but it's minted at the Czech mint. And if we scroll down, we can see there's, oh, well, okay, so this one says space blue. There's 1,000 space blue. So let me go back. Let me scroll down. Oh, here we go. So there are different versions of it. There's also a gilded version. So what I'll put up here is I'll have up here the mintage for the one I have, which is just the bullion version. So even so, we can see there was only 6,900 of these made. There's 1,000 of them that were put into one of those special packaging, tamper-proof packaging cards. But Numista already pegs the value of this at 88 bucks. It's worth an ounce of silver unless you find the right buyer. So, you know, I got it at 43. That was above melt at that point. It's below melt at this point. It's all relative, I guess. I don't see currently. Oh, there's one. So somebody has one up for sale on eBay. Looks like there's a buy it now for $64. And that's the only one I'm seeing currently. So yeah, the rarity on them's pretty high. So I'm glad I picked one up when I did from AppMex. Let's take a look at my map. And what I'm going to point out on my map, even though this one's going to effectively count as a double coin for Niue, since I already have a coin for Niue, you'll look, I'll have zoom in here and you can see the Czech Republic is already filled in. And that's because I have a coin from Czechoslovakia, which technically covered both what's currently the Czech Republic and what's currently Slovakia, which I'll circle Slovakia here in red. So you can see the two countries. I also already have a individual coin from Slovakia, so that's why it's a darker color, because it has technically two coins, the Slovakia coin as well as the Czechoslovakia coin. So Czech Republic is filled in, we're covered there. This is just going to be a fun way to effectively get a second coin for the Czech Republic, even though technically it's going to be a second coin for Niue. All right, let me grab a capsule and get it in a capsule, and then we'll be right back with the binder and the bullion book. All right, so I found a good capsule here that fits. We have our Czech lion in capsule. Let's check where it's Let's check where it's going to go in the book. Okay, so actually there's Czechoslovakia right there, so Czech Republic is going to be right before it. So we'll have Czech Republic up here, and that's going to put us down to just 2 left on this page. I'll need to get a token made for it, and we can see here token wise we should have Croatia right before it and Djibouti right after it. So let's take a look in the bullion book. And I've Croatia. Oh, Croatia is not in this book. Croatia is in the slab. So I don't have Croatia in here. It ends up being Cook Islands that's right before it. And there's our Czech Republic. Go ahead and put that in there, and then right after it is our Djibouti coin. So there we go. I forgot that Croatia was the one that I had in the slab. But there we go. That is our coin. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. We're just about halfway through it. And as always, I appreciate your subscriptions, your time spent with me here, your comments, and I'll catch you in the next one.